Morning, everybody. Time for another shave, this time with Soap Commander's Endurance. Soap Commander is a soap maker out of Alabama, and they are a vegan soap maker. Their recipe is actually pretty simple. It doesn't have a lot of ingredients, but the soap is actually a very good performer. I'd put it about on par with Stirling. They have a variety of scents. They're usually indicated with one word. I've reviewed a couple of their soaps in the past. See here, Commitment and Recreation. So this is the one I've had in my den the longest time. Packaging is really nice. It's a really deep tub, and you get plenty of soap. This will last you quite a while. Label. I'll let you guys take a good look at the label. And here's the ingredient list right here. So Endurance. And while I'm talking about that, while you read that, I'll talk about the scent. So Endurance is their take on Old Spice, the classic Old Spice scent. So I really wasn't aware of what all went into the old Shelton Old Spice formula as far as the scent is concerned. So I was pretty surprised when I looked up the scent notes and saw this. So yeah, there's quite a bit going on in the Old Spice scent, and yeah, so there's quite a bit going on. So what we're going to be using today, we're going to be using the Razorock 400. This is in the brushed aluminum, and it's got 24 millimeter plus soft nut. And then for razor today, I'm going to go with a razor I really haven't had all that much luck with as far as getting good shaves. But this is a Gem Junior, not a 1912. This is a Gem Junior. I don't know if you'll be able to see the reading on the back of that. Yep. There we go. That's all right. So I'm going to be using that today, and yeah, let's get right into the shave. Go ahead and wet the brush. Dump whatever bloom water's left in there out. I'm already flinging lather everywhere, which is all right. I needed to wring the brush out a little bit more. Whoops. That's okay. We can dump the perletta right in there. Wetter brush just means I won't have to add as much water. There we go. Plenty of soap now. Oh, sorry about that, hit the camera. This is what happens when you get soap on your fingers. You know, so when I got into this wet shaving hobby, I saw Soap Commander, and this is my very, very nascent days of really getting to know people in the community, and specifically on B&B. And I couldn't get excited about a company that called it Sense, Courage, and Commitment, and Honor, and Endurance. They weren't very descriptive. It wasn't until I got a sample from Chris H. in 2016 that I finally decided to go ahead and take the plunge. I really enjoyed the Endurance scent. It's been a while since I've used it, but I do enjoy it. Yeah, we're about there. A little bit more water will give it a little bit more slickness. If you're finding that your razor is chattering or it's kind of skipping or it's getting stuck, you might want to try adding a little bit of water to your lather. That'll give it a little bit more glide and slickness. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and do my hot towel and we'll return for the shave. Alright guys, let's get right into it. This shouldn't need all that much more work to get to where it needs to be. So strength out of the tub is actually a little stronger than usual for my experience with soap cleaner scents. I'd say it's about a 2.5. Normally they're a little more on the subtle side, in my experience. Blooms out to about a 3. And as far as how close to actual Old Spice, now this is the new formulation, not the old Shelton. I can remember what the old Shelton smells like. My grandfather had a stockpile of it. And this does smell very similar to my memory. Alright, Gem Junior. So these shave a little bit differently. Your angle is going to be a lot different than it is with a gouge or even straight razor. But it's fairly intuitive with the way they have the head angle set up. It is fairly intuitive to find that proper angle. But don't try going at it like a dual edge razor. If you try going in like this, you're gonna really hurt yourself. Okay, that's one done. Just clean that ear off. Soap has decent slickness. Like I said, it's about on par with Stirling. I'm not expecting it to be a phenomenal soap. Chris Noir. Alright, so we finally hit 100 subscribers, or 100 members, excuse me, on the shaving card dry. So Chad can shave that crap off his face. And there he was the other day saying it was starting to fill in. Yeah, okay, whatever, Chad. Whatever. I hope everybody had everybody's 9/11 was went all right. The Groundhog Day syndrome is so bad out here, I didn't even realize it until I went on to work and started doing things. I had to put the date down and I went, oh crap, it is 9/11. So. Well, I've got enough lather here for at least 2 more shaves. So 6 more passes. So probably could have loaded for 1/3 of the time that I did. So if I were to measure this for residual slickness on KJ scale, it's score 0. It does dry out. Once you shave over a spot, I would not recommend going over and doing any touch-ups without, at a minimum, adding water. We'll check that aspect of the residual slickness here. And right after I say that, I almost go and start doing no water only cleanups. Let's see how the water only touch up is. That's not horrible. But it does take some water to revive the what soap is left on the skin. But yeah, I'm not going to go too far with this. Like I said, the last few times I've used this razor, it hasn't ended well for my face. So we're going to leave well enough alone and call it a day. Let's see what the alum says. How are we doing on time? Oh yeah, we're doing fine. Oh, we did good. A little bit of very superfluous right here and a little bit right there, but a little bit of buffing in those places, so I'm not surprised. Dry off the alum block. Alright guys, I'm going to finish up my post-shave routine and I'll be right back. Alright guys, had to... What was that? Alright guys, had a real good shave with Soap Commander's Endurance. So again, this is actually an Old Spice. So of course, I had to use Old Spice. Now, this is glass bottle. All right, but this is bought at the European PX, so the Dutch PX. So that's the European formulation, not the US formulation. We use the Gem Junior with a Ted Pella blade on its first use. Razorock 400, 24 millimeter plus soft synthetic. And then we follow it up, of course. Well, I won't say of course, but usually when I use Old Spice, I break out the Davidoff Hot Water. Pairs pretty well with it, the spices in both of them. So, good shave. Again, it's the Soap Commander is right around, maybe a tad below Stirling in my book. The lanolin and tallow and Stirling kind of give it a little bump over Soap Commander. But other than that, it's still a really good soap. Probably, I mean, it's a phenomenally good vegan soap base. So check them out if you haven't. www.soapcommander.com. You can also find them at Maggard Razors, Italian Barber, West Coast Shaving, Groomatorium when they get back open. So check them out. If you haven't checked us out, The Shaving Cadre, stop on by www.theshavingcadre.com. We'd love to have you over there. It's a great group of people. The video forum is exploding. And check out the videos the guys are doing for the Hot Pepper Challenge. So stop on by, check us out. I'm Dagwood Z. Peace.